Alright, Shalom. This is the brother Atazawamya from GMS South Carolina camp, or from the Carolina camps. I want to first and foremost give all praises to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, taught me this truth. And Shalom to all the Akim out there pushing the truth and sincerity. Alright, today's lesson is geared more towards you Latinos because, you make up a large, you are Israelites, okay, and I'm going to prove that with this short news clip about deportation and what is said in this 6-minute video, about how under Obama there has been more deportations and families broken up, alright, under Obama than under any previous president, even Bush, okay, and that you need to wake up, you simple-minded, stop being simple-minded, and stop believing in these liars, man, these so-called politicians and government leaders, because they're not for you, okay, and hopefully, by this article and then these scriptures brought out, this will, clearly show that the Latinos are part of the nation of Israel, alright, according to the Bible, because they fit these curses that was to come on Israel, okay. So I'm going to play the clip, and then we're going to get into the scriptures, and then, I'll just close it up after that, alright.
America's children left behind. As immigration remains a divisive issue in the U.S., the number of deportation cases hits a record high. And as a result, parents that are deported are forced to leave their children behind. Many of these kids grew up in the United States, many of them born here, so they're U.S. citizens. According to the Immigration and Custom Enforcement, 45,000 such parents were removed from the U.S. in the first half of this year. Meanwhile, the president has vowed to only deport criminals and not separate families, but in many cases that is exactly what's happening. Earlier, I was joined by Ron Gochaz, community organizer. I asked him what happens to the children of illegal immigrants who are deported. Take a listen.
The effects are really devastating. I'm a teacher in South Los Angeles where this happens on a daily basis, where these kids are constantly in fear that their parents are going to be deported. And then for those who have, this day comes when their parents are deported, they can't learn in my classroom. They constantly have to think about how to...
Okay. Alright. I'm going to let it load up some, but I'm going to go to the scriptures, because they mention, one, they call them illegal immigrants, when if anyone has any type of foreknowledge of history, the Mexicans, alright, who are the main targets, alright, who they target now, the Mexicans, are, they own, California, California, Nevada, New Mexico, Arizona, and Texas, okay, alright, those were their lands, okay, but the white man, yeah, I said it, the white man, okay, who's really the red man, okay, he took them lands, okay, but now he want to call them, illegal immigrants and all this madness, man, okay. So let's get into the scriptures real quick. Now I'm gonna let it load up some. Alright, address those points that was made. Alright, this is Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, which his name in the Hebrew is Yahweh, Yahweh, okay, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, because there's no J's, E's, U's, V's, F's, or O's, or U's in the Hebrew language. Okay, so none of those names that we've been taught, Jesus, what's the other name? Jehovah, Yahweh, and all these other names, Yoshua. Those are not. That's not pure. That's not even Hebrew. That's Yiddish. It's madness. Okay. So the Lord's name is Yahweh. Okay. So when you see Lord in capital letters like this in the Old Testament, when you look it up in the Hebrew, it's Yahweh. Okay. That's how you pronounce it, Yahweh. So it says because but it shall come to pass that if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall overtake thee. Okay? Because you got a lot of our people don't believe that they're cursed, but what's happening to them is a curse that's put on them to show that they're Israelites. This is Deuteronomy 27:26. It says, "Cursed be he that confirm not all the words of this law to do them." And all the people shall say amen. Okay? Alright? So because, our forefathers and us as well, we didn't do those things which the Lord asked us, we had curses placed on us. Okay? But it was all due to fulfill prophecy. Deuteronomy 29:18 says, lest there should be among you man or woman or family or tribe whose heart turn away this day from the Lord our God, or Yahweh, to go and serve the gods of these nations. Okay, lest there should be among you a root that beareth gall and wormwood, and it come to pass when he heareth the words of this curse. Okay, meaning what? Because I already know, okay, that when this is brought out, this it might be shocking because it's true, but you still gonna have a large majority of you Latinos, which this video is geared towards, that will still reject this. You don't want to face the fact that you're cursed. Okay, it says it came to pass when he heareth the words of this curse, which I'm gonna go into to prove that we're Israelites, that he blesseth himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace, though I walk in the imagination of my heart, and do to add drunkenness to thirst. Okay, so if you say, well, forget that, I'm blessed, like these simple-minded niggas do in the church, these church niggas. Okay, that's how they've been programmed to think that they're really blessed, but really they're cursed. So if you reject this is what the Lord gonna do to you. Verse 20, it says, the Lord will not spare him, but then the anger of the Lord and his jealousy shall smoke against that man, and all the curses that are written in this book shall lie upon him, and the Lord shall blot out his name from under heaven. And the Lord shall separate him unto evil, which the word evil means bad time. Eve, alright, meaning time, and ill meaning bad. Okay, separate him unto the evil out of all the tribes of Israel, according to all the curses of the covenant that are written in this book of the law. Okay. Alright. This is Deuteronomy 28:45. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he command thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign, okay, and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, meaning your children. Okay, so it's a sign. Okay, so the way we'll be able to identify who are the Israelites, because this is who Moses was speaking to in the book of Deuteronomy. He said that these curses will come on them, and it will be a sign. Okay, and on their children too, because the word seed in the Hebrew is zarai, which means offspring or descendant or children. Okay, So this is a sign. Alright? Okay. Second Ezra, this is from the Apocrypha. Second Ezra 9:5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works." Goes into that wonders. Okay, and ending and effects and signs. So these curses, when they fall on, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native American descent, okay, if these curses fit you, then that proves you're an Israelite. Okay, all right, and that's for a sign and a wonder. Oh shit. Leviticus 26:14 says, "But if ye will not hearken unto me, and will not do all these commandments, and if ye shall despise my statutes, or if your soul abhor my judgments, so that ye will not do all my commandments, but that ye will break my covenant," which our people did. Okay, that's why it says this in Daniel's. I did it again. Daniel's 9:11. It says, "Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him." Okay, now let me get what sin is real quick. Okay, this is 1 John 3:4. It says, "Whosoever committeth sin transgress also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law." Okay, so that's what our people did. They broke the law, statutes, and commandments, which led to them getting curses poured on them. Okay, alright. Daniel 9:11. "Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him, and he have confirmed his word." So when we get to pulling out these curses and linking it up with this short video about the deportation of you Latinos, it's to confirm that what the Lord said is true, okay, and that we are cursed, okay. But that's to show who we are, because it was put on us for a sign and a wonder, okay. So when it first happened to our people, it's a wonder, like, oh man, look at this. And then it ending, which is the manifestation of the Lord's word coming to pass in effects and signs upon us and our children. So it says, "And he hath confirmed his words which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil." Okay, "for under the whole heaven have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem," which is a people before it's a place. Okay, get that. Alright. This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 5 verse 19. It says, "Nevertheless, God did not choose the people for the place sake, but the place for the people's sake." Meaning what? Okay, when it's talking about Jerusalem, it's talking about the children of Israel. Because who was living in Jerusalem? The children of Israel. Okay, so the place, the land is chosen for the people, but the people is not chosen for the place. So it's referring to the Israelites when it says that evil came upon all Jerusalem. What was done upon Jerusalem? Daniel's 9 and 13. As it is written in the law of Moses